Man, I'm really disturbed, but after the video I just captured, I sent it to someone else so they can know in case during the daytime when I leave, if something goes on, they know what the backstory is behind it. The guy that's outside, he's in an unmarked car, no license plates, and just has a fake trip permit. And I've been seeing those cars driving around a lot. Sometimes well-dressed men getting out of cars like Geos that have no license plate and sometimes not even a trip permit because they're the ones trafficking. And some of them are working with celebrities as well as with these people, these especially black men, working with these companies that create private companies and sometimes foreign companies. So if they ever get caught up in jail, they don't really have jurisdiction over them. Because one, they're using an identity, a fictitious identity. So they're playing the game that the government plays, but they're going against other citizens to try to make a buck so that they could try to play with the big boys. But they're doing like things that are detestable to make it. And I don't agree with that. Even, well, I'll talk about that some other time, but I was instructed to not leave because maybe if I would have left now, because I'd be like, honey, you ain't finna try to do nothing, but we're gonna be fine. I'm just kind of upset because it makes me angry seeing that, because I've dealt with men like that in the past and they were all black men. It was one Caucasian man that was trying to do that. But I'm just saying, these are the type of men that go out there talking crap about black women. Sometimes they if they are with a black woman, or it doesn't matter what woman they're with, that you can see it in their demeanor. They're despicable men. And they've been getting away with it for a while because the government's been working with them. They've been paying off officers and officers just been letting it slide. How was there a group of police officers yesterday in one area, but I barely was seeing them? Like early in the morning, I saw them there, and then there was this guy in a white unmarked expedition who came. He was screaming like at the gas station. He just came from the other direction out of nowhere. He didn't even get gas. He was just at the gas station. But I guess he couldn't touch me. All they do is come around me, but they can never get close enough to like try to put their hands on me or whatever. I was listening to see if I needed to go draw my weapon to begin to attack, because I heard stumping all of a sudden, like a drove of people, or like at least 2 or 3 people were trying to walk down the hall, and it sounded like they were walking hurriedly. So I was like, oh, it's time for me to go to war, time for me to go to battle, because I'd be damned if I just stand here and let an MFer. I'd be scared in the corner, like, oh my gosh, like, don't hurt me. What are you doing, nigga? I'm finna get down with the get down right along with you. But anyways, I just had to breathe because my adrenaline is still kind of rushing. And once that happens, it's kind of hard to calm it down. So I'm trying my best right now, but I'm trying to stay calm and help this woman out that's outside being abused by a man who literally was in here I just only saw him getting kids out of the pool. They were walking with no shirt on, and it was cold, and they had shorts on. I don't even think I saw the kid wearing shoes. And they walked through the lobby. It was just hitting 11 o'clock and the pool closes at 11. He came outside and sat outside for a little bit by himself. I have it on recording. And then he went to go get the kids. And then all of a sudden, he was back outside with a woman, I think. It looks like a woman with pink hair. I'm not going to open and look now, but all of a sudden, and for some reason, I was being guided to not tell the people in the front, so I don't know if they're in on it too because they were paid, but I did notice they were doing some construction, so the hotel's being in on it. I'm not saying these people are at the Bridgeway Inn and Suites in Gresham, but that's why I saw this man in the white car when he pulled up to. They keep having a bunch of men. Like, you guys can do that all you want to, because if you go, I think that's why they don't do it, because they know what's gonna happen. Like, y'all don't want none of this. You don't want what's gonna happen, because even if something happens to me, you're gonna have some effects of it. And I know that God is protecting us, but, like, we still can't be stupid. And I am willing to kill if I have to. So, without question, like she said on Black Panther, I know this is a serious matter, but so many people overlook it like it's not. You're like, oh, it's not happening to me, so it's not important. But when you're in that situation, I promise you it matters. It's a life and death situation. I literally saw this man put her down and choke her and push her down like, you gonna listen to what I tell you to do? And then he let her back up. It's almost like he was sort of suffocating her, and I saw her ball her fist up and cover her face like, please don't hurt me, or please stop. And it was a lighter skinned person, so I don't know. It looks like a woman. Obviously it is, because those tall black men, they tend to be like that. That's why I ignored him and kept walking and looking straight. I have no respect. I instantly know them when I feel them and see their demeanor and their aura. And they tend to go for people who look like a shining bright light sometimes, because they feel like that person has that love, abundant love energy, and they think that they're kind so they can take their kindness for weakness. But they be sadly mistaken when they come for some people that are like myself, because we can become vicious. I had to fight men before, unfortunately. Every last one of them but one was black, unfortunately. So, I just wanted to show you guys what be happening. Like, what time is this? 12:56. What are you doing out there in the car fighting? After it looked like he was trying to give her some sort of drugs or something. He might have went crazy. God, please protect her. That's right. Okay. Stuff like that. It's like an instant kill for me, man. I see you doing something like that to somebody, and I'm trying to go save them. I don't think there's no being alive. You're going to bleed out or something. That's how passionate I am about stuff like that. About anyone being abused.